Alrighty, here we have Dungeon and Gravestone being played on Nintendo Switch. So this is a pretty awesome game, so we're going to go ahead and go to settings here. So we've got language, we have Japanese, English, Polish, sound, Gravestone messages on or off, background, sound effects volumes, easy mode, on or off. Oh, easy mode, interesting. Okay, and we have normal and cinematic modes. Okay. I'm not sure what easy mode does. Let's go ahead and turn that on. Okay. Alright, so attacks from enemies are halved. You cannot participate in the ranking. Turn that off. Let's see what cinematic mode is. Oh, it doesn't tell you. Okay, so we're going to keep it on normal. So you have online mode and offline mode. Online mode allows you to connect to the internet and go and update the ranking board. As well as leave gravestones. So we enter the world here. This is a roguelike, voxel-based dungeon crawler that's really pretty neat. So you go through randomized rooms in a dungeon. Here's the dungeon right there. If I hit the plus button here, here's my inventory. So here's the weapons I've got. Here's the equipment, here's the accessories, magic tombs if I have any, food if I have any, potions if I have any, and then here are the bodies you can utilize. They give you different stats. I'm choosing to use the skeleton, but you can use the slime, the hero. That's what you start out with. You can reuse the husk if you really want to. I'm gonna go ahead and go with the skeleton though. If I hit the ZL button, this gives me access to my... this is essentially your skill tree. So this, I have 42 skill points I can utilize. I'm waiting to open up the slots for magic at 50. But you pick, at the start of the game, you pick a section of the board, and that's where you start at. And then you can pick a item here based off that tile. So like for instance, I couldn't go all the way out here and pick this because none of them are up until that one are opened up, if that makes sense. So if I wanted to, I can unlock that for 10, that one for 15, and so on and so forth, because they're opened up touching these ones here. So if it's extra green one, you can open it up as long as you have the points. If not, it's locked till you get to that point. Alrighty, and then you can throw money into the well, and that helps you to get rarer loot in the dungeons. Here's the bar. Here you can talk to people. You can get quests from the notice board, or you can collect quests if you happen to complete the quests. And then here you can talk to this guy here, and he'll let you report quests. So here I can get the reward here for defeating 15 skeletons. I'll go ahead and grab that. I got 320 gold. And then over here, he just tells you about the notice board. That's the king. You can talk to him, though he isn't very much help. Here you can buy equipment. You can buy equipment based on what you can afford. Here are the stats here for each thing. I'm waiting to get a better sword. I've got the best sword I can get right now. And then over here, I believe it's over here. Here's where you can trade stuff to get like spells and such. Ooh, can I? So I'm gonna go no. Okay, and then here's where you can buy stuff. This is a shopkeeper. He sells you stuff. And you find him every 5 floors of the dungeon. And this guy, want to step back into the mysterious chamber you once found. Beware in mind you cannot bring anything back. No. So So this guy brings you back to the town, and he is again every 5 floors. This guy here, this tree was bearing grand fruits before. Right now is okay. So the tree's not very healthy right now. Okay, so let's have a look at the town. The town changes. I don't know. There's also a door over here. Is it over here? I think it's over here. Oh, no, it's not. Never mind. If you die, everything is over. Coming back alive is priority. Would you move, please? Oh, that works. It died. You can hold the L button to get a bird's eye view, and this will work in the dungeons as well. I just keep dying because he's just not gonna let me pass. Come on. Couple more steps. Let's go. Yeah, that'll sometimes happen where the NPCs will make you get stuck. Brave one, entrance to the dungeon is in the north. Go save the world. So then I would just move. You can kill NPCs in the dungeons, but you can't kill them in town. And if you do kill them, there will be a night guy that comes after you. So we're going to go into the dungeon here. So every dungeon room is randomly generated. And you have a blood meter in the below your health. The blue is your health meter. The red is the blood meter. The blood meter runs to 0. You're dead. You have the red potions that can restore your blood meter. You also have blood fountains you can get to that restore your blood meter. You cycle through your inventory using the X button, and then Y is the button to utilize it, unless it's a bomb, which is used with ZL, and then the arrows are used with ZR. Unless you really want to use them with the X and Y buttons, you can do that if you so choose. I have spent so many hours grinding in this game. It's almost comical. You're going to do that quite a bit. I have spent a total of probably about 10 to 15 hours in this game so far, and I have yet to beat the first boss. I'm not powerful enough to defeat the first boss yet. That just goes to show you how how difficult this game can be. Now, if you die, you have the option to either return to town, dropping a little bit of money, or you can resurrect yourself and keep the level you're currently at, as well as your inventory. If you choose to go back after dropping some of your money, you will lose all of your items, and you will reset back to level 1 when you go back into the dungeon. So arrows are used to hit switches. They're also used to kill enemies. But yeah, I've made it to room 20, which is the first boss. But again, that's as far as I've gotten. I just cannot make it past the first boss. It's just I'm just not quite there yet. I'm hoping to get some upgraded weapons before I tackle them again. I just need some better weapons, and they should be good to go. One thing about the game to note is that the town does change. I believe I mentioned that before. Although a lot of the reviews I've seen, as the game's been out for a while on other platforms, don't have a rhyme or reason as to why it changes, but I think I may have figured it out. And I mean, I could be wrong, but I think it has to do with the point value, how many points you have. I think that helps to dictate how the town's changed, although I don't know that for sure. Oh, wow. What? Can I just... Oh, cool. Alright, I didn't know that. So, I mean, I knew you could use bombs to blow up various sections of the wall. Like, if I wanted, I could just hit the button and blow those up. And then get some gold or maybe some items out of it, which is kind of neat. But I didn't know you can attack sections of the wall. That's really handy to know. Okay, moving on to B8. And this is kind of the way the game goes, guys. I mean, this is essentially Dungeon and Gravestone. This game is amazing. It is the best roguelike game I've played in years. I'm not going to lie. It is addictive. It is fun. And all around a great game. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and use this box to go ahead and fill that gap there. And so I can go this way, and there's nothing there. Of course there's not. Oh, and I died. Alright, so I dropped 118 gold. Now, I can return to town, lose the gold, lose the items. I have 7 items in my inventory. Or I can spend 240 gold, which is over half my gold right now. Keep the level I'm at, and keep the items I have. So I'm going to go ahead and revive. And that's going to take me to another randomized B8 room. But like you saw there, I keep my items and I keep my level 7 character. But that's a lot of gold to lose. You don't get gold very quickly in this game at all. So I mean, it definitely is a trade-off. You know, do you want to lose the gold and keep the level that you're at and you keep the items, or do you want to just lose the gold, lose the items, lose some of the gold, and lose the items and the levels, keep the items and lose some of the gold. That's what I meant to say. All right, so as you saw there, you can use bombs to break the wall, so you don't have to necessarily go hunting for the switch. Or if you don't have an arrow to get to the switch, you can use a bomb. If you don't have either, then you just kind of gotta do what you can. So when you die on a floor, you can return to that floor to gain some of your gold back that you previously lost. You won't get all of it back, but you'll get some of it. Now, I've been noticing, but you've been seeing, I'm sure you've been seeing the little crossbones everywhere on each floor. So these are grave markers that people have put after they've died on this floor. That's part of the online aspect of this game. Now, I have noticed that a lot of them repeat. And I don't know if that's because the same person keeps putting the same ones there, or if it happens to be that those are just generated because I'm in online mode until somebody actually puts something else there. Now, in the event that you did not want to play with the markers, you do have that option. I'm going to go ahead and use one of those potions, so I can grab this one. Here's that Shopkeeper that I mentioned earlier. So I can buy a box if I want. I can buy bombs if I want. I'm not going to buy anything though. I'm going to go ahead and just continue. And here's the old man you can talk to go back to town if you want. I'm going to go ahead and do that actually. I'm going to go back to town. And when we go back to town, it tells you how much gold you got. It tells you how many items you have. And you return to town. You have the option to keep items if you want to. You can keep them all by hitting the R button. You can sell them all by hitting the minus button, or you can hit the A button on certain ones you want to keep. I'm going to see how much I'd get for everything. So I get 300 gold. So do I want to keep the items and potentially upgrade my current items? Do I want to trade them, or do I want to take the gold? I'm going to go and take the gold. So now, and it saves after you get back to town. So now I have 664 coins. Let's see what we got for points. We're at 49, so not quite enough. I need one more point so I can open up the magic slots. And hopefully that'll give me some magic that I can utilize. So that's been a look at Dungeon & Gravestone, guys, on Nintendo Switch. I want to thank the publisher for the very opportunity. This game is amazing. Again, the best roguelike game I played on the Switch or any system for well, quite some time now. I highly recommend this game if you're a fan of dungeon crawlers, a fan of roguelike games. Seek this game out. It's definitely worth it. And I want to thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. As always, until next time, take care and happy gaming.